And how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Tony with Tony Owens Gaming. Before I start off the video, I would like to just say thank you to everyone who has actually been a supporter, a viewer, whatever. I really appreciate all the support, all the views, everything. It really means a lot to me. I'm not really on here to, make subscribers or here for views, money, whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, again, I really do appreciate it. So, all right, let's jump into things. Today I'm going to be taking a look at my personal gear setup and just my personal point of view of how things are going right now and what weapons I'm using and gear as well as mods. So let's go ahead and jump into things. I'm going to take a look at my inventory. So first off, I would like to say, I am using the SMG just like everyone else in the game, Vector. So Vector 45 here. I've crafted about 10 of these. And so far, this is the best one that I've actually crafted. I will be crafting more to get brutal and deadly. That's the combination I'm looking for. Just to start off, so I got 21.5 critical hit chance, which is not bad. Let's see, I got sustain, brutal, and ferocious. Sustain is pretty decent because it does kick back some of your health. Brutal, obviously, one of the top talents you could get on this gun. Headshot damage is increased by 24% when using this weapon. And ferocious is actually my free talent. Damage against elite and named enemies is increased by 13%. As far as mods go, I'm using, I have one high end, which 101% magazine size and reload speed. Everything else is pretty much superior. Nothing too fancy there. As far as my secondary, I'm using an assault rifle temporarily. I will be switching to either high-end shotgun or a sniper rifle. I'm actually leaning more towards the shotgun just due to the fact that a lot of enemies rush, whether it be in challenge mode or even other agents who have gone rogue in the DZ or just AI in the DZ, bosses, whatever. So using the ACR here, which actually has brutal on it as well. Dominant I don't have due to the fact I am stacking firearms right now, as you can see. And the next one up, I'm stacking stamina. And then electronics for the third. I'm really not like leaning towards electronics just due to the fact that I'm trying to put out as much DPS as I can at the moment. So, and again on the third one here, I have talented. But yeah, back to what I was saying about stacking firearms. I'm just trying to get as much DPS out as I can. I do a lot of solo stuff. I don't play with very many people in the game. All my friends play PS4 or all the people I work with, so I'm really just running solo here. So as far as pistol, I got the Officer's M9A1. Nothing too fancy here. And a lot of my mods on my gear here, you'll see they're all high end, but they're all going to be firearms. Prototype firearm mod. So that's what I'm really shooting for. As far as chest, I have a gunslinger vest. Nothing too fancy here. I do have health on kill. Armor. Actually, stacking up armor, it's really worked out pretty well for me so far. I can tell a big difference when I say a piece of gear has, maybe double the armor of my previous, like say this chest here is 511. My previous one had, I don't think it even had the armor attribute on it. It might have, but just in another sense, I mean, I could tell a big difference when I'm being shot at and taking hits. So I do have protection from elites, which is also another good stat to have. You may not think it, these attributes here, but they really do help a lot. Extra ammo. Smart cover, you'll see a lot of the gear that I'm going to be showing you here. I actually have to recalibrate it because I did get a lot of the gear recently, so I don't use smart cover. Alright, so we'll step on over here to the mask. I'm using the strike mask, firearms. Let's see, it's got some resistance here and pulse critical hit damage. I do use pulse. We will go over my abilities here in a second though. And as you can see, it's the firearms mods. Let's see. As far as knee pads, it's a spec ops. Let's see, enemy armor damage, which actually works right along with the talent that I have on my Vector. These two right here, so they work together, and you'll just notice that there's a big difference, when you're trying to bring down any type of elite or named enemy. You will notice, when you put those two together, Um, it's just, it does make for a big difference. And like I said, this is sticky bomb explosion. I don't use sticky bomb, like very rarely if I do. So I'm looking to respec this here. I just got to build up some more Phoenix credits. And again, there's another firearms mod. So we're going to switch over here to the backpack. It's a Spec Ops bag. Let's see, improves my skill power, which is, it's not too bad to have. This one is actually spec'd very well for me because I do use support station, so it's pretty bulked up there on support station. And again, firearms mod. So we'll head over to the gloves. I just love how it says gloves. I mean, they really didn't put any time at all into trying to figure out a decent name for a lot of this gear. So, and this actually has SMG damage on it, which is perfect for the Vector. Pistol damage, health on kill, which is another good one. Smart cover, which I don't need. I will be respecing that. So we'll head over to the holster. Heal 2% of max health for every 1 meter run in cover to cover during combat, which is, it's very good to have. You know what I mean? Anything that can benefit to healing me like in the moment, I really do like. So this one has skill haste and pulse critical hit damage, which I do use pulse. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much the rundown of my gear there. And we can go ahead and we'll take a look at my abilities real quick. And I can show you guys what scenarios that I use different abilities for. So by default, whether it be I'm running challenge mode missions or even in the dark zone, I do use pulse. I feel like it's very beneficial to everyone in the group and to myself, whether I'm running solo or obviously with you know, other people. So, and then the modifier, I use tactical scanner. So support station, this is one that I might switch up. It really all depends, but for the main, you know, for the main part, I use ammo cache with support station. I just feel it's very beneficial just due to the fact it does replenish ammo, and you can be, you know, stuck in a spot in a challenge mission to where you are trying to bring down some enemies and say somebody dies or whatnot, and you have to spend a lot of time in one area, so it's really nice to just have that ammo kickback when you really need it. And as far as specialties go, so I'm in the dark zone obviously, and when I am in the dark zone I use Survivor Link. You will also see, I mean, a vast majority of players using Survivor Link. It's so beneficial to have. Whether you're attacking someone or someone's attacking you or just AI, it doesn't really matter. It's perfect to have for the dark zone. Even in challenge missions, I found it to be rather good to get out of bad situations. Say you're being overwhelmed by shotgunners, you know, what have you. And when I do run missions, the challenge missions or whatnot, or even soloing hard missions, I like to use Recovery Link, just due to the fact that the healing is phenomenal on it, and it also, you know, revives down to allies. So the good thing there is, you know, if you guys are taking heavy damage, so you could just pop that and say if somebody's down, it brings them right up. I mean, it's so nice to have. So, I mean, that's that. Let's jump over here to talents. Currently using, let's see, Police Up, kill a hostile with any skill for 25% chance of refilling all ammo types to capacity, and the reason that I have this talent right now is actually due to the fact that, say, if my support station is on cooldown, then I don't have to really worry about the ammo at the time. It doesn't obviously always work because it's only 25% chance, so yeah, I mean, there is pros and cons to that. For second, I'm using Strike Back, reach low health to reduce active skill cooldowns by 20%. Okay, so whether you be in the dark zone or in a mission, whatever, I find this one to be very beneficial because a lot of times you are taking a lot of damage, and when you get to that low health and things get crazy, I mean, it does help to have that boost to your cooldowns. I mean, it's very beneficial. So. Let's see, on the move, kill a hostile while moving to reduce incoming damage by 30% for 10 seconds. Okay, so what I do, because I use the Vector, I find this talent to be very helpful due to the fact because I like to play, I'm in like an and it's going to sound stupid, but I'm an in-your-face type of player, meaning that, you know, I get really close, you know, due to the fact that I do use an SMG, so I have to be close to the target. So this, honestly, it works very well. You know, I'm running up on someone and I shoot them in the head and I kill them, but obviously there's usually more than one enemy, whether it be a player or AI. There's always going to be more than one. So it does reduce your damage by 30% for 10 seconds. So it's nice to have. And then I have stopping power, suppress the hostile to increase headshot damage by 25% for 10 seconds. So this is another thing, when you're running up on someone, an AI, and you do suppress them as you get closer, you're more than likely going to suppress them if you're spraying at them. So when you get close to them, you can kill them. I mean, it's such a nice boost to have. So, and then obviously here's all the perks. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much just what I wanted to show you guys today. And, again, I do want to say thank you to everyone who has actually watched the video or supporting, subscribe, whatever. You know, like, dislike, it doesn't really matter to me. I just really appreciate all the support, guys. So, and again, you know, this is Tony with Tony Owens Gaming. And you guys have a good day. Thanks.